Everybody wants the reward, but nobody wants the hard work. If you were to offer most people $1 million, they would take it. If there was no questions asked, no need to do any work, just I will give you $1 million in your bank account right now, most people would say, yes, please. Most people would say, yes, please, if you said to them, I will instantly give you a six-pack. I will snap my fingers and I will give it to you just like that. Everybody wants the reward, but not everybody wants to put in the hard work that's involved to get the reward. That is what makes the thing in question desirable. That is what makes the thing that you want, whether it be money, whether it be muscles, whether it be anything, a business, whatever. The thing that gives it value is the fact that it's difficult to acquire and nobody wants to do it, or very few people want to do it. That is what gives it its value. That is what makes it appealing to you. You want to outdo other people. You want to show that you're made of more than anyone else. It's our innate human desire to be better or be the best. So when you don't feel like doing something, when you don't feel like putting in the work, if you've dedicated yourself to the gym, all right, I'm gonna go 5 days a week, and you've done it for a while, or you've been doing it for a bit, or you're just beginning, wherever you are at the journey, you might have a day where the last thing you want to do is go to the gym. You might have a bad day, you might feel tired, you might feel this, you might feel that, and you might not really not want to go to the gym. Now, those days where you really don't feel like doing it, they are my favorite days to go to the gym, when I really don't want to. Because I know that when I really don't want to do it, like, I mean so badly, I can't even put it into words, that's how badly I'm talking about. But when you would rather, I can't even come up with an example, but trust me, when you don't want to go to the gym, when you really don't want it, or you don't want to do this, or you don't want to do that, and you know it brings you good results, when you don't want to do it and you do it anyway, that is the biggest reward, and that is the mindset that is going to take you to the next level. That is the mindset that is going to give you what other people desire but aren't willing to put in the work to get. On the days that you least feel like it, if you know that you're going to go to the gym when you least feel like it, then you know that on the days where you kind of don't want to go, you're gonna go. Or you a little bit don't want to go, you're gonna go. And when you do want to go, obviously you're gonna go. You're always going to go. You're going to keep that promise to yourself. You're going to build the self-trust within yourself. You know now that you can trust your own brain. You can think a thought, commit to it, and then actually do it. You can do what you promise to yourself. You see, a lot of people have problems, or at least I definitely did in the past, where you give something sort of 80% effort. You know, you have those off days, you have the days where you don't go, you half-arse it really. You give it 80% effort, and then it slowly tapers off to 50% effort, 40% effort. That is how you lose. That is how, if you've got the same personality type as me, I don't know if you believe in personality types. In fact, I'm not even sure what a personality type is, if I'm quite honest with you. But if you are similar to me in that if you give something 80%, it's eventually just going to taper off to nothingness, then make sure that you give it 100%. When you give 100% to the gym or to work or to starting a business or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, whatever it is that your dream is, when you give it your 100% and you go and do the thing you know you must when you feel like it the least, you build self-trust within yourself. You know that what you say goes. You're the master of this meat sack. This sack of meat that you live in every single day. You know, a lot of people, this meat sack rules them. This meat sack feels like a Burger King, so I'm gonna go get me one. This meat sack feels like, you know, if you really want the reward, you are going to have to put in the work, and sometimes you're not going to want to do that. But on those days where you don't want to, honestly, they are my favorite days, because after you actually do it, you go home and you feel like you've accomplished something fantastic, because you have done something that in the past you wouldn't have done. So if you didn't want to go in the past and you wouldn't have gone, now you've gone. You know that things are different this time. You know that you can trust yourself this time. Building self-trust within yourself is important to accomplishing any goal. What is this supposed to do? I got no idea. So, my main message for this video is, when you feel like it the least, give it your all. You are only as good as your worst day. If you keep having days where you're slacking off, eventually it's just gonna go to nothingness. If you give it your 100%, if you turn up every day, just show up, give it your all, you will get that which you desire. It's impossible not to. You will get it. But remember, when you really don't feel like doing it, those days start to disappear. When you turn up to the gym, I'm just using the gym as an example because this is something I've had in the past. When you turn up to the gym and you really, really don't want to, but you go in anyway, you have won. You've won the game. You're in control. You can do anything at that point. You even do what you don't want to do because you promised, past you promised, present you that you were gonna, so you're gonna. So with that being said, my friends, I'll catch you all in the next video.